What's going on YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. We've covered at length the amount of content that has been put into MW3 over the course of its life cycle. However, a lot of the content has been reserved for 6v6 and Warzone. And it's very frustrating if you're a member of a community like the Ground War community or the Gunfight community or even the Zombies community to some extent, because you're sitting here at every seasonal content drop hoping that you get something. And honestly, over the last few seasons, Gunfight, Ground War, and to an extent, Zombies have kind of been left out. I mean, we had a Walking Dead season in Season 2, and we didn't get Zombies content until in season. And once again, for Season 3, the content is in season. But at least Zombies is getting something. I mean, it's not enough, in my opinion. I think that community deserves more, especially with how well received Modern Warfare Zombies was. People enjoyed it. People are playing it. Like, put some more effort into that mode. Allow it to survive instead of just hoping that it survives off of the current content it has. I mean, it's great what you've done for 6v6. We have the most maps I think we've ever had in a Call of Duty game, and that's good. We're finally getting good content drops for 6v6. But your game isn't just 6v6 and Warzone. You have these other modes. Which brings me to Ground War and Gunfight. Gunfight was brought in with Season 1 of Modern Warfare 3. And then we got a couple more maps during the Season 1 Reloaded, which, cool, awesome. But, like, come on, man. We need more. You need more variety in a game. That was one of the things that I pushed so hard with prior games with their seasonal launches, is we were getting so few 6v6 maps that it was like, okay, well, you're not really adding anything to the game. Same goes here with Gunfight. Same thing goes with Ground War. There was a plethora of Ground War maps in MW2. Where are those in MW3? You had no problem bringing back maps from MW2 to throw into multiplayer, to throw in 6v6, 10v10. But when it comes to Ground War, you're hesitant, and I don't know why. And I know it's not the biggest player base, but if you want people to have the opportunity to have variety, because variety is the spice of life, add more content to your game. If you're going to put game modes into your game, support them. Give them more content. Don't just focus solely on a couple areas and hope that your entire fan base is happy. That's not how it works. You should want to strive to have variety and consistency throughout your entire game. It shouldn't be reserved to only select game modes, the game modes that are most popular, as I put that in air quotes. Because guess what? People do play Ground War. People do play Zombies. People do play Gunfight. And maybe other people would try them out if there was more content during seasonal drops. Maybe if you promoted them more. Maybe if you push people there a little bit instead of having the god-awful UI you currently have. But again, not going to complain about the UI today. It's just frustrating seeing so many people in this community reach out and ask for more content in certain areas, and their requests just being ignored. And I've been there before. Like I said, I was one of the people beating the drum for the last couple years that the seasonal content drops that we'd been receiving weren't good enough. And then you have this game that have done a tremendous job with bringing new content into Modern Warfare 3 from the 6v6 side and even to the Warzone side as well. But that's not all Call of Duty is anymore. It would be a lot easier if Call of Duty was the three pillars, but that's not what it is. There's more to Call of Duty now. There's Gunfight. There's Ground War, which needs its own support and has its own fan base, and they need to pay attention to that. They need to stop ignoring game modes and ignoring adding content to this entire game, because it's an experience for everyone. It's not just players who play 6v6, and I acknowledge that. I want you guys to have content. Heck, even the Zombies players that feel like they've been pushed to the side for whatever reason. Like, Sledgehammer, you have a great mode here. Why are you not putting more content into it? Why are you not working harder to create a better experience? That's the whole point of having a live service game, is so that you can improve on the experience throughout the year. And it feels as if they throw things in the game and then just kind of forget about them, and then they go back to what they want to focus on this year. And it's frustrating because that's not what Call of Duty is anymore. Call of Duty has evolved, it's changed, and because it's a live service game, there's so many different elements to it, and they all need to be supported equally. And if you're going to raise the level for Warzone and multiplayer the way you have, you need to support the other modes equally as well. It's as simple as that. There should not be a seasonal content drop without more zombies content, without more ground war content, without more gunfight content. And I mean, like, come on. It's not that hard to make a few gunfight maps, and a lot of the time the gunfight maps are really fun. It would also be fun if they implemented what they did in Black Ops Cold War with Face Off, where a lot of these gunfight maps turned into 3v3 domination and team deathmatch games. Those were so much fun. It's another game mode that should just come back, because at the core of Call of Duty should be fun, and when Call of Duty's its most fun, I feel, is when it's its most chaotic. Like, it provided so much variety to Black Ops Cold War because you hopped into these really small maps. They were 3v3, and then they even moved them to 6v6, which is even more insane because the maps were tiny, but they were fun to play. The mode was interesting, and I miss that. I really, really do. But I mean, adding face-off might just be another mode that they forget about supporting. Like, you put zombies in this game, and you've just kind of neglected it throughout the entire year. And then you decide to bring Ground War in, something that a lot of people liked in MW2, and you haven't really supported it. Like, it's great that you want to have all these different modes, and you want to have all these different areas for people to play. But you can't just solely focus on one area over another and expect people to just be like, oh yeah, no, because 6v6 is getting all this content, I'm going to forget about the things I enjoy, and I'm going to go play 6v6. No. It's not how it should work, and I'm really, really disappointed that this is kind of the avenue that Sledgehammer Games has gone down. And again, how much is it them? How much is it Activision? I don't really know. But you've had maps from previous Modern Warfare games. Heck, MW 2019 had gunfight maps. MW2 had gunfight maps. They had ground war maps. Bring those into the game. Not that hard. When it comes to zombies, just add more content. Give people more to play. You want people to play longer? You want to retain players? Give them content. It's that simple. Give them content to play that's new and enjoyable, and they'll play it, and they'll enjoy it. It's as simple as that. I know that Ground War and Gunfight aren't the most popular game modes, but they're in the game. Support them. Simple as that. And as for zombies, I think it's time for them to step up their game. It is time for them to add more to this game. Do you guys agree or disagree? Let me know in the comment down below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.